This machine will have eyes, ears, and a voice.
This is P.V.P. Television News.
Well, I'm going to give you a moment to do your homework because we're going to throw back to Newtown right now where Paul Woodward's speaking to Matthew Wilson.
I'm good, how are you? Martin McCormack, 4 stages down. How are you going?
Yeah, we're good. Steady approach this morning. Just trying to find braking points, etc. This morning was actually encouraged by the grip levels we had.
Well, I'm pleased to see that the Welsh Government is supporting the Wales Rally GB. It's hugely beneficial to the Welsh economy, particularly beneficial to the Mid-Wales economy, and we know that Mid-Wales have got the right support for supporting the rally as well, with fantastic forests and trails which are completely suitable, of course, for the rally. Well, we know tomorrow that Edwina Hart, the Business and Transport Minister, will be flagging off the first few cars in North Wales.
Service Park here in Deeside. My name's Kev Harris. The first 4 stages have taken place in the 2014 Wales Rally GB, and what a start it has been. Brilliant action from the top level boys in the WRC Championship.
Well, it's fantastic news for Mid-Wales. It brings people in, it makes Mid-Wales famous. I think it's one of the best things the Welsh Government has ever done. I'm a huge fan of what they're doing. There's absolutely no reason at all why we can't think this is an absolutely great event for Newtown.
I'm going to give you a moment to do your homework because we're going to throw back to Newtown right now.
As a local representative member of Parliament for the area, how great is it to see all the people out to see the cars coming through the town? Well, it's wonderful to see all the local people coming out. It's also great to see an awful lot of people coming into the town. Probably some people coming here for the first time who are big rally driving fans. I hope they come here, like the place, and they all come back again. It really is. The whole event is terrifically good news for Newtown and for Mid-Wales. Yeah, and doing it in November, in a time when it's off-season, you haven't got the people coming through. Normally this would be a quiet time of the year. Usually in November this street would be quite quiet, and look at it now. There's thousands and thousands of people here today, and hopefully they'll all remember Newtown and come again.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Howard, from a well-known co-driver to a presenter. Would you like to tell me a bit about that?
Yeah, I've been very lucky, really. I mean, I've enjoyed success competing as a co-driver on this event, Wales Rally GB, when it was the RAC Rally, and in the 90s and later in the early turn of the century, 2001, 2002. But then I got a job with M Sport, monitoring the weather on events, and Rallyo were covering the World Rally Series, and I went and worked with them as a pundit, and from that I became a temporary presenter doing the odd presenting job, and now I'm in charge of the logistics for all the crews on Wales Rally GB that film the Rallyo programme, and I do the end of stage reporting as well. So yeah, I mean, I've got a fantastic job. I'm still living the dream. Living the dream is fantastic. You know, getting paid to do something that you really enjoy and that you're passionate about is the ultimate job, isn't it?
Absolutely. And what's your views of this coming to Newtown and Mid-Wales?
Fantastic. I mean, the rally based in North Wales, the wonderful stages here in the Canolbarth, in Powys and Gwynedd and Merionethshire, fantastic stages. The drivers are all raving about them. They love them. There's been action this morning. 2 of the top guys are already out. You know, they're difficult, tricky, slippery, but so fast, and everybody loves it. A lot of people out in the woods, and you've got to say thank you to Natural Resources Wales for the excellent job that they've done in preparing the roads ready for the rally.
And any thanks to Powys County Council?
Well, it's fantastic, all the councils. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a collaboration between the Welsh Government and all the councils being involved. You know, Powys, Conwy, Flintshire, they're all working hard to accept the event and make it part of the calendar here in Wales. And, you know, it's the amount of money that's been brought in by all these people coming is phenomenal. So it's fantastic.
That was over the banks, was it? You're on telly now, so you're marking men. You should have shaved this morning. It's been impressive.
As Powys County Council Chairman, I'm very proud that this has come to Newtown, Mid-Wales, Powys, and even the whole of Wales. It's going to be very, very beneficial for the community in all walks of life. It's good for business and bringing people to the area and really putting Mid-Wales, Newtown on the map, which we need, and it's one of the beneficials of such an event of the time of year in November that will bring people out, and I'm sure it'll be a very enjoyable day, an event for the whole time it takes place in Mid-Wales, North Wales, and how proud I am to be here as chairman of his county council.
I can see his braking points, but I feel that when I see where he is braking, if I try to brake as late as he is braking, I normally feel I overshoot the places, so I don't know if it's so good or not.
It works late.
Yeah.
What's going on in the world? And when you get down here, you discover that the world's most expensive car park and some of the most talented drivers in the world.
Two of the different team catering trucks, Citroen seems to be winning at the moment.
Well, it's very nice to have the event here, and it's so important for us in Mid Wales to highlight what we have here in Mid Wales to offer. And it brings tourism into the area, it highlights the benefits and the things that we have in this community, and it obviously helps the local shops, pubs and hotels with the accommodation.
The fact that it's in November obviously helps to bring people in at a quiet time of the year when you're not normally having the full hotels and restaurants.
Well, yes, anything that helps the rural economy is to be welcomed, and it's very much to be welcomed that this event is here, and it was here last year, and there's a lot of people, as you can see, about us here today. There's been a terrific amount of people into the area.
And Paris obviously is the heartland of Welsh motorsport, really. So much of it takes place in your area.
Yes, and we're welcome to have it here. We're very pleased to hold these events here in Powys.
Steve Smith, optician at Spectators in the Newtown.
Right, what do you think of this event coming to Newtown and the benefits?
Magic. There's thousands of people here. It benefits the businesses as well, really. Because, well, mind you, there's not many parking spaces today. So it must be a good event.
Yes, come all the way from Hereford just to see the Newtown stages. Yeah, beautiful. Lovely, sun shining. Happy days. Happy days.
Nicky Grist, of course, Colin McRae's former co-driver, and Phil Mills as well, Hess Solvo's co-driver. They're all here in Newtown for this regroup. If you are.
I'm a Welshman from Abergavenny and former co-driver for Colin McRae and Finnish driver Ivar Kankinen. I've been involved in motorsport for quite a number of years, right at the top level, and it's actually great to come back to Mid Wales, where, to be fair, we've got the best forests of the UK and some of the best rally roads the World Rally Championship would ever drive on.
Phil Mills, former world champion, former world rally champion 2003.
Phil, you're on home territory here. What do you think of the rally coming here to Newtown?
Well, yeah, to get any World Championship event into Mid Wales is a bonus, but to get an event of this stature and this size into Mid Wales, especially at this time of year, it is a fantastic achievement for everybody involved. And we've got 27 countries represented here today, nearly 200 cars, and it is very, very special for the area.
Phil, the local up-and-coming stars, a local driver, would you like to mention his name and tell me about him?
Well, Elvin Evans, yes, I followed Elvin since he was in school, I think, riding his push bike, and got nothing but respect for him. I've rallied with his father, I've done a lot of work with Elvin behind the scenes, and he's just an incredible guy, and I'm sure his future is huge. Everything he does is so professional. He's a very, very, very intelligent guy, and his driving is starting to speak for itself. I think in a few years' time you're going to see quite a lot from this guy.
You seem to be doing very well in the World Championship. When do you think you'll be in a position to fight for the lead of the World Championship?
I think it'll be difficult. The Volkswagens are obviously very, very strong at the minute, and they seem to be, charging ahead. But hopefully next year we can be looking towards some podiums. But let's wait to see what we can do for the rest of this year first.
Okay, what position are you at the moment in the event?
I think we're about 7th at the minute. So.
Oh, that's brilliant. You're averaging about 6th throughout the whole year, really, aren't you?
Yeah. It's been around about there.
Absolutely brilliant.
Championship, business as usual from Sebastian Ogier and the Volkswagens. We'll go through the whole of the sort of like the classification in due course. Those guys are now in Newtown. They're now in that remote service stage part of this. Of course, they'll have the remote service. Then they'll be going through this morning's 4 stages again. It's really.
To Wales WRGB last year and loved it so much we've come back again from Sussex. We've come up
over here for 4 or 5 nights. Came here today to watch the cars close up because we missed out on it last year, seeing the cars in action out in the stages. But I've loved rallying for 30 years, and I can't believe it took this long to come and watch Wales Rally, but it's superb. The hype and the build-up in Twitter and online has been amazing. I've been dribbling at work watching the lead-up, so great to actually be here.
Yeah, Brody's absolutely right. The two Volkswagens were slower to the tune of 25 seconds or so, than their times this morning. And so
yeah, it's brilliant that the rally's come to Newtown. It's nice to see, busy town and everything, and it's nice to see. It's not something you see every day, is it? So it's brilliant,
So everybody else. Let's just run through these, perhaps, Mark.
Yeah, I think you probably find yourself something there.
Absolutely brilliant weather here at Newtown. How's things going?
Well, the sun's out in Newtown. We're in the middle of Mid Wales. The cars have just come into the media regroup here in the middle of Newtown. Broad Street is closed. The crowd's around the outside. It's a fabulous activity, fabulous event, and everyone's having a really great time. We're so fortunate to have the most fantastic base for the Rally of Great Britain in the middle of Wales. Wales is it's the natural home of rallying. This is where we are. We're sat in Newtown here. The crowds have come out, but Newtown is benefiting here from hosting the rally today. And what we want to do with Wales Rally GB is to make sure that the benefit of that is felt by everybody around the whole country. And this is benefit not just for businesses and restaurants and hotels and everything like that, but also by schools, for schools and for the other parts of the community where they really benefit from that. So last year we put £42,000 into good causes and local charities from the car park operations, from parking the cars up on the special stages. That's not just money that's going into people's pockets, that's actually putting whiteboards into primary schools. It's putting dictionaries into the hands of Key Stage 2 and Key Stage 3 pupils in local primary schools. It's giving rugby clubs new kit. It's giving the scout clubs and the scout groups activities. So this is about community benefit. This is about the local area and everybody benefiting from a world-class event that's coming to their area.
My name's Charlie. I'm from Newtown. I woke up this morning to watch the rally. It's a brilliant event that happens in Newtown. It's really good for business.
Oh, I think it's fantastic. It's great for the town. It really does boost the town. So I think it's wonderful that we have things like this coming into our town, and I love to see the rally cars.
WRC 2 cars.
Marina, this World Rally GB coming to Newtown, absolutely amazing atmosphere here. Would you like to tell me a little bit about the big screen?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's a dream come true for me, really, having this big screen, because it brings Sweet Lamb and the stages into the town. Not many people can afford to go out there, they can't have time off work. It's just the excitement and the buzz on the street of that big screen. First time it's happened in Newtown, first time of many, I hope. Well, of course, the fact that the drivers are so close coming down the street and in the remote service station, people can see the drivers a few feet away from them, even speak to them. So that's a massive boost, really, for people who are keen on this sport. You know, world competitors coming to this little town is fantastic.
Well, I'm going to give you a moment to do your homework because we're going to throw back to Newtown right now, where Paul Woodward's speaking to Matthew Wilson.
I'm good, how are you? Martin McCormack, 4 stages down. How are you going?
Yeah, we're good. Steady approach this morning. Just trying to find braking points, etc. This morning was actually encouraged by the grip levels we had, so good. A bit tricky there at the last stage with a low-lying sun and a bit of mud, but steady away.
Very well at the moment. I think we're third in WRC 2. Very, very slippy out there, so we're just trying to keep it out on the road and stay out of trouble, really.
Yeah, so far so good, you know. A long way to go today, and obviously 2 big days ahead after that, so happy enough.
Not so bad, thank you. It was a bit muddy this morning,
and just trying to get to grips with the new car.
Really, for the first time properly, the town councillors had a seat at the table for the whole of the last year, planning this with Wales Rally GB and MSA. It's been great for us to be taken seriously. We know what's best for Newtown. We know what the people of Newtown want. We know what streets are best to close and what's not to close, what businesses we can work with, and so we and the Chamber of Trade of Newtown have been working with the organisers for the past year to bring this event to fruition.
4 stages down, this is the regroup in Newtown before the cars go into service. The drivers just catching a very valuable word with their engineers and fielding the scrum with the media.
This regroup, the drivers talking to the fans, crowds lining this street. Quite incredible actually, considering we've got the service park in D-side as well with lots going on. There's loads happening at Sweet Lamp, watching the Nationals at the moment going through on the big screen. So it's great to be here, great to see the fans here, and great to see so many Brits out on the stages in the World Rally Championship.
I'm Citroen driver Chris Meek. If you want to know what's going on in the world of motorsport, read motorsport news. I do. I sometimes even write it.
Well, we know that the Welsh Government have supported the rally this year with £1.5 million in funding. And I think we feel fairly confident that they'll be supporting that again next year, which is fantastic.
Please guys, listen to the marshals on the stages, because we don't always have control of the car. I guarantee you, sometimes I'm as much passenger as the co-driver. It's very important that you listen to the marshals.
Please remember to park in the safe place.
Hi, I'm Ken Block. Cars can run wide on corners. Cars can cut corners. Cars can throw up stones. Cars can overshoot junctions. Cars can do the unexpected. So, expect the unexpected and try to have fun, but keep safe.